Welcome back to Real Life Reviews, and in this video we've got something really quite special. We've got the Deboer Fjord 3 wetsuit, the same wetsuit that Christian Blumenfeld wears, but arguably more importantly, me, Joe Average, I've been wearing this and I am seriously impressed. So let's dive into some of the features of this, the Deboer Fjord 3. I'm going to start by just taking you on a little tour of the suit. So from the shoulders down to the arms, and we'll obviously revisit all of this in time, to the body, down the body, all the way down to the bottom of the legs. It is just an absolutely lovely looking suit. From the rear, it is just as nice a looking suit with a few little features that I'll bring out in a moment or two. But what a lovely looking suit Deboer's Fjord 3 is. The feature that may well attract most people first is this little feature here. This is the high-vis Achilles pattern, and it's designed to improve visibility in the water. Now this pattern is on the shoulders, on the upper arm, and here it is again, and this is on the back of the calf. There's an argument that can say, you could say that this is a safety feature, but I would counter that argument by saying that if you need that as a safety feature, you're swimming on your own with somebody on the shore watching you, then you should have a tow float. What I think this is brilliant for, and actually I think this is why Deboer have got it, is that your family, your friends, your fans can see where you are in the water. Now clearly if you've got 1,500 swimmers and they're all wearing a Deboer Fjord 3, that's not going to be the case. However, as it stands, it's brilliant. I would say just ask my partner, but she won't come on camera. But one thing she has said is, yep, I know which one's you. I never knew that before. So if that high-vis Achilles pattern is what you might see first, well, when you get up close, what you actually might appreciate first is the pattern and the shape, the scales that make up the main part of the suit itself. This scaled pattern, which mimics fish scales, is Deboer's proprietary X-Skin neoprene. The neoprene itself is 5mm, so the maximum thickness allowed in triathlon, and it's HBF limestone neoprene. HBF, if you don't know, simply stands for highly buoyant and flexible. All this comes together to reduce hydrodynamic drag, which is what we want most of the wetsuit to be doing. We want it to slide through the water as quickly as possible with minimum friction. If we take a quick look at the shoulder now, then these have been the sleeves have been completely redesigned, and they're 0.3mm Duraflex neoprene. They really do feel thin, but they feel very solid. And a key feature all the way through this suit, whilst you've got to be careful with wetsuits, this feels like, and to date has been, a durable wetsuit. So 0.3mm Duraflex neoprene on the upper arms, the shoulders, and also just coming a little bit into the lats as well, into the latissimus dorsi, where the big muscle group, when you do your catch and pull under there, is going to help that, give it a little bit of freedom. So much more flexibility in the shoulder. This Duraflex then leads down to the forearm, where we're back to 5mm neoprene. It's silicone coated and double laminated. I don't know how much you can see there. And the idea is that we have a system that can catch and pull water much better than it did before. Now, I've criticised suits in the past for claiming they have extra grip to catch and pull. And I think the way round to look at this is, what you don't want is you don't want that catch-pull area, in particular we're talking about the forearm with respect to the suit, we don't want that to have the same slipperiness that the main part of the suit has got. Otherwise, you're pulling through and the water's just spilling off around you and you're not getting any catch and pull. It's as simple as that. So we've got a change as we hit the forearm, so the lower arm of the suit, which is therefore designed to aid and give you that feel in the catch and the pull. And if we step away from the suit just for a little while, you can see we've got the difference between the 5mm scale pattern here. We've got the 0.3mm thin for the shoulder, and then back to the specific 5mm for the lower arm. Turning the suit around to look at the collar area, we have a completely redesigned collar, and the main part of the neoprene that's going to be against your neck is a 3.5mm glide skin. It's super soft and stretchy, and the idea is that once we've zipped the suit up, try and do this so that you can see, and we've put the Velcro stopper, stop it coming undone, over, you've then got this flap here which you can fold it, but the idea is that when you start swimming the water just pushes it over. It's really soft, it's really comfortable, and it seals out the water and massively improves comfort and also durability in the whole area because it's acting as an extra layer of protection. Turning to the inside of this suit, it just feels really plush, and this is Deboer's C8 coated hydrophobic super stretch comfort lining, and I've got to say it is really nice. And whilst we're here, you can get a sight at some of the seams on these. These are all hand glued and they're double blind stitched seams. To date, I've had no issue, which I have had with other suits, with any of the seams coming undone, stretching apart, anything like that. So at this stage, having had this suit now for 2 months and worn it, I'm going to say 5 or 6 times, I think 6 times, waiting for the weather to warm up and the lake I really want to go to open up. But I've had no issues with this whatsoever. The zip classically is a YKK quality stainless steel zip, and it's a bottom to top pull, quite common. What you saw me do just there, a neat little bit, we've got a tag. So if you're doing this up yourself, you tuck your thumb behind your back, pull down, and then you can pull against that to zip the suit up. So you're reducing any stress on the neoprene itself and the stitching of the zip. That's really clever. But almost better than that is the little loop here, which is holding things together, and the Velcro. That when you've done your zip up, the tag that you're going to pull down from, if in the simplest terms, you could just put the tab onto the Velcro. It's got a Velcro attachment, and then it's not floating around and in danger of being caught by someone else. You might also, and this is what I've been doing, tuck the tab into that top loop and then put it on the Velcro, and it just holds things really nice and tight. Easy to come off when it comes to undoing the suit. You take the tag from over your shoulder and you just pull it and off it comes. It's only Velcro. In theory, this suit is rated for cool temperatures. That's down to 16 degrees centigrade, or I believe 61 degrees Fahrenheit is the equivalent. I've been using it in 12 degrees, 12.5 degrees recently. No problem whatsoever. That's me. I'm not saying you can jump into 12 degrees. Yes, face, hands, feet, it's cold, but my body, the wetsuit has been fantastic. And to dot the I's and cross the T's, yes, this is approved by World Triathlon, ETU, Ironman, etc. And when you look at the people that are now wearing this wetsuit in competition, and they're therefore, whatever they do is being scrutinised, we're looking at the likes of Christian Blumenfeld, Gustav Eden, Jan Frodeno, Chelsea Sodaro, Sky Munch, Daniel Bakkegaard, Ben Canute. These people, and there's more. The suits, don't worry about it not conforming. It's not like some fancy new set of shoes that's not been approved yet. The Deboer Fjord 3 wetsuit, absolutely bang packed full of up-to-date, cutting-edge features. My favourite wetsuit, and I've been through quite a few. This suit is earmarked. This I am wearing for this season, no question whatsoever. And that's be that I'm doing Ironman Hamburg, full course, I'm doing Challenge Almere, I've got the Holcomb Half, I'm doing the Burley 100k. This suit will be out there for all of those. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, give it that thumbs up and share it with your friends. Spread the love. In the description down below is a link to Tredz, who are predominantly cycle related, but for you triathletes out there, anything you buy through that link, you get some good deals often, you pay no more, and the channel gets a tiny proportion of what you spend, and it helps to keep the channel going. If you haven't yet subscribed, well, click on the little round picture down there, and for some swimming related bits of kit, we've got reviews on the Finnis Agility Paddle, the Finnis Tempo Trainer Pro, and in this corner, the Hoob Kickboard. Thanks again for watching.